This is a 2025 Chevy Silverado LTZ. And I wanted to ask the question, is this the best luxury pickup you can buy today? We'll find out. I borrowed this truck from Seiner Chevrolet here in Salt Lake City. It is available for sale. Let's go ahead and check out the window stickers so you guys can see options and features on this build. At the very top is a description with the colors. And then here's a short listing of the standard equipment. Be sure to pause to see more. Base price comes in at $61,000 even. And then here are all the options. So you have the Z71 off-road package for $19.90. And it does give you a spray-in bed liner, which is a nice add for that. Technology package is right below it. And then you have the convenience package for $1,050. This one also has the black bow ties, multi-flex tailgate. Destination comes in at $19.95 with a total price of $67,680. For 2025, there's really no changes for the LTZ. It did see a $500 price increase for the 5.3 powertrain, and they did add a new color called Cypress Gray, which is like a army green, I guess you could say, but you can no longer get Lakeshore and a few other ones. But on the front end, one thing that GM did a great job with this truck was adding premium lighting standard, and they did refresh this truck and added a projector beam, low beam, and then you have the high beam LED here. You do have the accent lights with the turn signals, so full LED on the front end, and here are your fog lights down below. Front parking sensors. They do have black recovery hooks, and you guys can see it has the active grille shutters with a camera right here. It does also have a sprayer to clean it off. And then off to the side, there is a pass-through from the front out of the fender right there. Independent double wishbone suspension. They do strengthen that bottom control arm right there. Rancho shocks came a part of that Z71 package, and they are using like a forged aluminum on the upper control arm and on the steer knuckle inside of there too. And here's a quick look at these tires. These are the Goodyear Wrangler Trail Runner ATs, 275/60/20. So this is basically 33 inches tall, 10.8 inches wide. And then right here it says 2,679 pounds at 51 PSI for capacity. I'll show you guys a yellow sticker on the door. They do provide a fabric liner in there too for your wheel well. And here's some of your badging, some chrome. And here's a side view. I do like that alloy wheel design too. Has a clean look overall. No running boards. They do have some accent lights on the front mirrors when you're stationary. Also, blind spot, heated mirrors too. No convex. Now, I don't know why that doesn't come standard on this type of truck. More chrome there and on your door handles. Smart key system for the front doors. This is the standard bed. I'm not sure if you guys saw that on the window sticker. Also, you're gonna have a 24-gallon fuel tank. And another liner out back. Now, here's a quick peek at that suspension. You're gonna have 3 leaves. That bottom one being a helper spring. They are still using that e-coating on, or excuse me, I said e-coating, the wax coating on the frame. They're using a wax coating, not e-coating. I'm pretty sure they're gonna get away from this when they do a redesign. I'm willing to bet that's gonna go away. And then out back, they do give you the steps on that rear bumper. Dual exhaust tips. Class 4 hitch. And this one does have that multi-flex tailgate. You also have 2 camera inputs and a 7-pin. And then here's a quick peek at that spare tire. Super windy out here. Pretty sure you guys can probably tell. You can see those parking sensors, camera and a light. And you have a lot of functions for this tailgate. They also provide a handle right here. And you have your bed lights, 400 watts of power right there. Now these tie downs, I think they have a max capacity per one of like 500 pounds. They also give you 2 cameras up here, full LED on that high mount. that sliding power glass was an option, right? So when you're building these trucks, why I show you guys a window sticker, that way you have an idea of what comes in these packages. But yeah, here's one of the functions for this tailgate. Also, if you put this down too, you can have something long this way. And like that. Now these tail lights do have LED and incandescent bulbs in there too. And then here's a side view out back. Nothing would make me happier to see dynamic fuel management go away for either 26 or when they probably do a complete redesign for 27. This 5.3 liter is definitely underpowered compared to the competition. The twin turboed 6 cylinders put down the power pretty darn good. And so if you're looking for the best power option, obviously you got to go with the 6.2 liter, which is available for this truck. Now with that being said, this engine has 355 horsepower and 383 pound-feet of torque. The wind is blowing so hard, it's actually moving the truck. Can you guys see that? It is moving it. 10-speed transmission behind it. Let's go ahead and check out the interior. When GM did their refresh back in 2022, I really think that they took a huge step forward. And even to this day, I would say that they're among the best for interior design and layout. GM has always been the best in regards to that. Now when you step up to an LTZ, you get this 10-way seat standard including lumbar. Also you get this perforated leather which breathes better. You also have a power steering column which is not available on the Ram trucks. Even if you spend 100 grand for a Ram truck, you're going to get a manually operated telescoping steering wheel. Here's some of your controls. You have electronic parking brake, four-wheel drive system, drive modes, and lighting. This does have heads-up display that you can control. It's gonna be like a 15-inch, 12-inch screen right here. Love the piano black on the dash right here. Now on the door, you guys can see here, you have this fake wood, which looks nice. Satin right there, seat memories. You have power folding outside mirrors. And you have auto up and down for the front windows, auto down for the rear. Bose premium sound system was a part of this package. Let's go ahead and check out the other side. 10-way seat on the passenger side, and on the dash all this is going to be soft touch, and they do give you some perforated leather right there like that. And this is a cover. See more of that wood trimming. Glove box down below. Now they do have a sticker in there that says you cannot use this truck for a bed camper, which is no surprise. You would have to move up to an HD. More of that satin wood storage. Love these liners too, by the way. They say Z71 on them, and they really do protect that carpet. Out back, they do provide the seat back pockets. Outboard heated seats were an option, by the way. 2 USBs, 60/40 bench storage. Also, you can drop this guy down too for better visibility if no one's sitting back here. And you have an armrest with cup holders. Let's go ahead and jump back over to the driver's seat. Now here is where push button start is. You guys can tell this does have a large 13.4-inch display, only to be bested by Toyota Tundra, which is a 14-inch, and Ram, which is the largest at 14.4 for 2025. Now if you put it in reverse, you guys saw that it had the camera on the front end, which means it's going to have all the other cameras to make up this 360 camera view right here. If you want to turn that off, simple to do right there. Also, if you want to look down the side of the truck, you have that option too. That way you can see where the wheels are if you're trying to park it. And you guys saw the cameras above the cab. One was for this, you can zoom in. It also has the bed lights that come on with this camera view. The other camera was for this 4K mirror. Also up here you have HomeLink LED interior lights. Also this does have the vanity with the warm white lights here. You guys do notice this does have a gray colored roof, so two-tone interior, which is not my favorite, but if it bothers you, the stitching is gray. Also you have that perforated leather for this center armrest there. Cup holders, you have your gear selector, and a little bit of storage right in front of that too. Here's the key for it too. I don't normally show you guys the key. I'll have to start doing that better. But back to this screen, one thing I like about this, it is fully customizable. If you want to move things out of this menu, you sure can do so. You can have absolutely nothing over there, or if you want to put your cameras over there, let's just say you want your navigation, and really you probably want your Apple CarPlay right there and then navigation just below it. But I'm going to show you guys the settings. I'm going to put that over here too. So settings, vehicle, great customizations for this. If you want to turn off the rear seat reminder, you can do that. The buckle to drive, you also have an option to disable that too. But we're going to go down to comfort and convenience. So you have a few things you can change here. One thing I like to turn on is the remote mirror folding. So when you go to lock the truck, that will fold in the mirrors automatically for you. Also, if you hate the chime like most people do, you can actually somewhat lower the sound for it. You can't go all the way, unfortunately, but if you want it super loud, you can do that too. Oh wow, look at that tumbleweed. Just below the screen, you do have your lane keep assist, parking sensors, auto stop start. You can drop the tailgate, you have caution light, track control, downhill assist, and you can drop all the windows down inside of the truck if someone farts. Trailer brakes right there, heated and ventilated seat buttons. You can do just the back for heat or heat for the back and the bottom. Ventilated seat buttons right there. On this screen you have a lot of nice information. For example, you can see your maintenance items, transmission temp can show in here too. You can also customize what you see on the left and right side. See how it's getting highlighted? Also, you do have sport, off-road, and normal drive modes, including tow haul mode right there. And you do have the paddle shifters. These are not for sporty driving though. They're really for the gear limiter for like towing a trailer. So no fun trying to shift that 10-speed. It's too laggy. And let's go ahead and check out the payload on this truck, and that'll pretty much end the video. Gross axle weight rating out front is going to be 3,800 pounds. The rear is 3,800 pounds as well. 7,100 pound gross vehicle weight rating, 20 by 9 wide wheels, and here is the overall payload. It's 1,669 pounds. It says 1,670 rounded off, and I'll show that to you in a second on the yellow sticker. Conventional towing, curb weight, and gross combined weight rating are right there. And then here's that yellow sticker. They show 32 PSI for front tires, 35 for the rear. Hope you guys liked the video. This is a really nice truck. Be sure to check out Jerry Seiner's website to see pricing on it. I think that for what you're getting in this package, LTZ is probably going to compete with the Ram Laramie, Ford Lariat, Toyota Limited trims, and I would say that they're probably not the cheapest. I think Toyota might be a little bit cheaper, but they definitely do have some good incentives on right now. So be sure to check out Jerry Seiner's website. Let them know you saw the video. See you guys soon.